Cheese makers, welcome back. Today we're doing a very easy tutorial on how to paint a watermelon. My colors today are white, black, yellow, red, blue, and green. I also have some mixing plates to mix up all my colors, a thing of water, some paper towels, and some brushes. I'm going to go over all my brushes real quick. I have at least one type of flat brush. It could be a large one like that, a small one like this, or one that's round at the end, and then at least one type of pointy brush. Now the first thing that we want to do is mix up our background color, which is a very lovely pretty blue, with our big flat brush, grabbing a scoop of white and a scoop of blue and mixing those together. The first step in creating our background is figuring out how much space our background actually is. So I'm going to be starting maybe about a fourth or a fifth down from the top of my canvas, maybe even less than that, and about a third or a fourth up from the bottom on the right side. Then I'm going to draw a nice curved line like a little rainbow shape, and we're going to fill in everything above that line. Next, we're going to be creating the paint for our watermelon. So we're going to be creating a lovely pink with a clean flat brush with some white and red paint mixed together. A nice bubblegum pink is nice. We're going to leave a small gap about an inch or 2 inches from the blue. So we're going to draw that nice curved line, leave a space in between, and we're going to be filling this pink in about halfway down to that bottom left-hand corner. From there, we're going to be creating a darker pink by adding some more red into the pink that we've mixed up. And we're going to fill that rest of our watermelon, that bottom left-hand corner, and feel free to blend it in with our lighter pink by simply going right over top of it while it's still wet. Next, we're going to give our background some texture. So with a smaller flat square brush, we're going to grab a big scoop of white and a small scoop of our green. It's going to create this lovely minty color. And following the curve of that line we made with the blue, we're going to start with really long lines close to the white section. And as we move further into the top right-hand corner, our lines are going to get shorter and shorter and resemble sort of little tick mark texture lines. With a clean brush, we're going to be creating a new color. We're going to make a nice lime green. So I'm going to grab a scoop of yellow and put it right into that minty green that we had before. With this color, we're going to do the same technique that we did with the mint green, but this time it's not as much and the lines are a little bit smaller. Starting close to that white section in our painting and just adding a few more of these towards that top right-hand corner. Next, we're going to be painting in the skin of our watermelon. So with a small flat square brush, we're going to grab a big scoop of green and a little bit of black. This is going to be one line of this color right along the outside edge of our watermelon's skin. So it's going to be touching our background. Now you see in watermelons that the inside of the skin looks a little bit more of a lime green. So we are going to be getting back into the lime green recreated with a smaller pointy brush. I'm adding a little bit more yellow to it just to make it even brighter. And we're going to be adding this color right underneath of that dark green we put in. It's okay if they blend a little bit, that's totally fine. And with that same lime green, we're going to put a couple streaks of that color within the darker green section of our watermelon skin. Now we need to connect that lime green to our pink, so with a clean, flat, square brush, or in our white paint, we're going to be drawing a line of white right in between the two. And if it blends a little bit with the two colors, that's wonderful. We just want to make sure that the pink and the green don't touch. Next, we're going to focus on the seeds. So we're going to grab a small pointy brush in black paint. To make them this seed shape, we're going to use very light pressure at the tip of our seed and then push harder down into our canvas for the base of the seed. Another way to draw them is simply to draw out a teardrop shape and then fill it in. We're going to add these all over the pink section of our watermelon. Add as many of these or as few of these as you like. Then with the clean pointy brush in some white paint, we're going to be adding a little bit of a highlight to each of our seeds. These little tiny curved lines around the thicker section of the seed. Now that is the last and final step to creating our beautiful watermelon painting, and we'd love to see what you're painting at home. Feel free to post them on social media and tag us at muse_paintbar so we can check them out. If you want to see more from our channel, make sure you like and subscribe, and with that, don't forget to always paint outside the lines.